Look how many cat books I've got on my bed. Hi friends, it is Sam and welcome to my channel. Today I've got a viewer requested video. I went on Instagram last night and I asked my viewers what they'd like me to film today and they chose cat books. So today I will be showing you my entire collection of cat books as it stands. This may need an updated version within a year because I collect them like they're going out of fashion. They never were in fashion, let's be honest. But I have a few stacks beside me, so I am gonna get to showing you right away. They're not going to be in any particular order because I honestly can't remember what order I got them in, but I'm going to give you my verdict on each one. I'm going to tell you where I got each one, and we're just going to appreciate books about cats together. So the first one I've picked off the pile is a recent read. This is Jenny by Gallico, and it is about a small boy who turns into a putty cat, and he meets a cat called Jenny and they go on adventures together, and it's adorable, very good, very sweet. I would give it 9 cats out of 10. I found this in St. Peter's Hospice for just £1, so that was a bargain. The second book off my pile is another charity shop find, and I haven't actually read this yet. This was 79p in Age UK. Another bargain, a bit tatty, but a cute addition to my collection. Also illustrated. I'm all about illustrations. Looky here at the kitty cats in a dustbin. Appreciate. This will probably take me about 5 minutes to read because the font is huge, but I'm excited about it. I think, yeah, it's part of a series, so I'm gonna have to collect the rest. Probably won't find the rest in charity shops, so it'll have to be an Amazon thing. But yeah, this is about The Way, which is a secret martial art for cats. Ninja cats. Looking forward to reading this. Will give you my verdict. Next book is another charity shop find. This was 50p in scope, and apparently it was popular when I was little, but I never saw it around. This is called Fleabag and the Ringfire by Beth Webb. Again, illustrated. I remember reading the back of this and thinking I needed this for my collection. It says, he's got 3 legs, millions of fleas and serious catitude. He's Fleabag the alley cat who lives in the palace, and he talks. His favourite humans are Gemma the kitchen maid and the queen who is dying. The royal ring with its strange fire has been hidden. Gemma and Fleabag are sent on the dangerous quest to find it, protected by a cat-hating knight. They're ambushed by a thief who gives what can never be stolen. This will be read by me very soon. Although it has been on my book table for a while, I am getting excited to finally get around to reading it. I am really into my cat books at the moment. I read one in January. I read one in February. I'm probably gonna read one a month. It's just gonna be the year of the cat book, okay? And I hope you're here for it. This next one is probably one of the original books in my collection. Probably one of the first ones I bought, if not the first. It is A Street Cat Named Bob by James Bowen. I love the film. I love this book. It is just incredible. And the first non-fiction book of the video. I've got a few non-fiction books. Most of them are fiction, I think. But this has got to be one of my favourite cat books ever. It is about a recovering drug addict who is helped to health by his lovely and faithful cat Bob. And it is heartwarming, it is beautiful. Even if you don't collect cat books, just read this book. It's one of the best books in the world. And after that, watch the film, because the film was really good too, even though they added unnecessary romance. This next book is another non-fiction about a woman's cats. She is an author who writes countless books about cats. I'm surprised I haven't bought any more of her books yet. Obviously I'm going to get around to it because cat books about cats. But yeah, this was found in St. Peter's Hospice again. I think it was £1. It's called The New Boy by Doreen Tovey. And I don't know if it says in the beginning how many cat books she's actually written, but she has written 1 million. We've got Cats in the Belfry, Cats in May, Raining Cats and Donkeys, The Comfort of Cats, The Coming of Saska. It's just cat central in her world, and I'm here for it. And I'm a bit jealous that she's had such a cat-filled life, but she has been kind enough to share her cat-filled life with me. The original cat dies, leaving the other cat all lonesome, and they get a new cat, and it's all about the adventures of their new cat. He gets into some disasters, but it's adorable. And I realised that I only rated the first book. I'm going to give this one 7 cats out of 10. This next book is one of the more recent additions to my collection, and it is one of the most emotional books I've ever read. It is beautiful. It's basically a book about a cat who's travelling around with his owner who's trying to fob him off on his friends, and the cat is very confused as to why. But it's beautiful. It's filled with friendship and love and cats, and I'm pretty sure there are little illustrations for each new chapter. It's beautiful. This is another of my favourite cat books, and I'm going to give it a solid 10 cats out of 10. This book's another non-fiction cat book. It is Toby the Cross-Eyed Stray, another charity shop buy, bought for me from a friend for Christmas. This is about a woman who adopts a little cross-eyed kitty just as her husband's cancer is getting really bad. The cat basically brings everyone together and makes everyone feel happier through this sad time. It includes photographs of said cross-eyed cat looking adorable with the poor cancer patient in the back, and it's very cute. Another sad one, but I enjoyed it. It was slow in places, but I guess every non-fiction book can be. So I'm gonna give this 7 cats out of 10. Again, the next book is one of the first I collected. This belonged to the same friend who bought me Toby the Cross-Eyed Stray. She was so supportive of my cat phase. She just threw these cat books at me. This belonged to her, but she gave it to me because she's the best. And it is a little Japanese novel, very thin, called The Guest Cat. Honestly, can't remember much about this book. I remember enjoying it. I'd take it on the train to and from my friend's house when I was looking after her rats. It is about a couple in their 30s who live in a small rented cottage. They work at home as freelance writers. They no longer have very much to say to one another. One day, a cat invites herself into their small kitchen. She's a beautiful creature. She leaves, but the next day comes again, and then again and again. New small joys accompany the cat. The days have more light and colour. Life suddenly seems to have more promise for the husband and wife. They go walking together, talk and share stories of the cat and its little ways, play in the nearby garden. But then something happens that will change everything again. Adorable. I still don't remember much about it. I'm gonna have to read it again. Not illustrated, but I can forgive it because it's great, and it is one of the OG cat books. Book 9 in the cat book collection. Another charity shop find. This one I did find to be quite boring, but you can't throw away a cat book if you collect a cat books. So we keep her. Well, Dewey's a him, but the book can be a her if it wants to. This is called Dewey, the small town library cat who touched the world. Very cute. It's a Christmas edition, and it's a bit battered, but what can you do when you find a cat book in a charity shop? You buy the cat book, whether it's damaged or not. Again, I can rate that it contains several photographs of aforementioned Dewey. It's about his time living in the library. Very sweet. I would give it a solid 5 cats out of 10. We're on to our 10th cat book in the collection, and we still have more cat books to show. How many cat books does Sam have? I don't know. You don't know. We're going to find out. We'll count them. This is an Asda find, actually. This was a recent-ish purchase, I think, last year, and it's all about a cat who lives on a railway station. And not only that, she works on the railway station. She keeps it pest free. She follows around her colleagues, and she just helps out in the office. As you can see, she's adorable. You get the glossy reward for having made it halfway through your book, and I'm just here for it. I'm not sure if she's still there, but I would honestly travel to the train station anyway. Maybe I'd vlog it. This is just a newly forming idea in my head that I'm living for. Let's go to, where does this cat live? I think it's Yorkshire, I'm not sure. Yorkshire, let's go to Yorkshire. Let's go to Felix's railway station and live our best life. This book I would give 7 cats out of 10. We can speed things up by showing the next 5 books all together. This is the complete Alfie the Doorstep cat series, all hardback except for the original, but it's kind of floppy, which is quite satisfying. And these books are some of my favourite books ever. I love them so much. They're written from the perspective of the cat, who just spends all 5 books going around trying to help his many families. And he's a hero. He's my hero. I love him to death. And with every new chapter you get a cute little kitty illustration. There's always the same cute little kitty on the cover, and they keep me alive. They help me survive. They are the books written especially for Sam. This woman called Rachel Wells, she came up with this fictional cat and she thought, hey, I need to write these books for Sam. Obviously, every single book in this series gets a solid 10 cats out of 10. However, book 1, Alfie the Doorstep cat, my favourite, 11 cats out of 10. And we only have 2 books left, which brings us to, I'd say, 16.5 cat books, because the last one is technically about a lady. However, she's a cat lady. So we're going to debate in the comments whether or not she belongs in this collection. But first, we're going to talk about Cat Out of Hell by Lynne Truss. I don't remember this book entirely, but I remember that it's about Satan and cats and demon cats. That cat has a forked tail. It's not forked, it's a pointed tail. You know what I mean? Devil cat, cat from hell, and it's just the coolest. The scene, a cottage on the coast on a windy evening. Inside, a room with curtains drawn. Tea has just been made and a kettle still steams. Under a pool of yellow light, 2 figures face each other across a kitchen table, a man and a cat. The story about to be related is so unusual, yet so terrifyingly plausible, that it demands to be told in a single sitting. The man clears his throat and leans forward, expectant. "Shall we begin?" says the cat. Don't think it'd be fair to rate this because I don't remember it much, but I remember thinking it was okay. And the final book. Does it belong in the cat collection? Does it not? It's already part of a different series, but it's also a standalone. So, let us debate. Catwoman, Soul Stealer, cat, Catwoman. Obviously, she in spirit is a cat. So we can say perhaps it belongs in the cat book collection. Let me know what you think. So yeah, this has been the tirade of a mad cat lady who owns a grumbling dog who is obviously not very happy that this cat lady collects cat books. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!